These are a set of information sessions that we launched with the sponsor Sasol early in the year before we call for the entries to actually be submitted. So we travel around the country and offer information sessions in the form of lectures at various universities and community centres around the country, bringing the competition to hometowns all around the country, seeing it's national. Although the mother home of the competition is Pretoria and Johannesburg, we do travel around the country to all the universities to offer these lectures and information sessions to inform the students about the competition. Well, there's all sorts of rules and regulations that entrants need to adhere to. There's certain restrictions on weight of artworks, sizes of artworks, etc. And we just bring home to them certain dates, certain deadlines, and tell them about the opportunity of entering a national competition and how national competitions are important in terms of that stepping stone of building a CV and improving career opportunities once students graduate. Well, we usually take the roadshows around the country and we're very attentive as to how well they are attended. And this year we've had record-breaking numbers of interested parties attending these roadshows or these information sessions. Although we host them at art schools around the country, where we come to the student doesn't need to come to us. It is open to members of the public, so we've had a lot of public interest as well, which is quite interesting. And I think as far as the sponsors are going and the growing popularity and the importance of the competition, every year we just get more and more entrants and the information sessions are better attended, and I'm expecting a record number of entrants this year if we have a look at the type of people and the quality and the quantity of people who've been attending these information sessions. The plan and the chief goal of having Sasol on board as a sponsor was to take a small art competition that was Gauteng based and take it national. The outcome of these competitions is to launch a platform for young artists to further their career. So one of the big buzzwords and the important characteristic of what we're trying to offer here is we talk sustainability. Is that students are at art schools, people from the public wanting to launch a career. But it's very difficult to do so if one doesn't have a comprehensive CV, which again is difficult because you're an art student. But as soon as they offer these platforms, international competitions, these are things that they put on their CVs in terms of being a finalist, which assists them into a stepping stone of a visual arts career when they leave university. And it's also a very important thing in terms of sustainability. Where do we go next year? Where do we go the year after? So it's not necessarily just what happens to entrants to the competition this year. What happens to them once they become finalists and possible winners or winners of the competition as to where the sponsors take them in future. So it's a long-term investment that the competition makes in visual artists in the country. Figures have been on the incline over the past couple of years, and a steady incline, which is encouraging. It means that people are aware of the importance of these things and in terms of the importance of launching career opportunities. We take entries countrywide, anything between 500 and 700 entries, of which we select at 10 regional selection venues around the country. We aim to select our top 100. So it's almost like idols, but it's not 100 per se. We are limited in terms of how many entrants the Pretoria Art Museum can hold or house. So we do not turn entrants away with good work because of size restrictions or space restrictions that we do have. So out of an average of 500 to 700 entrants that we get on a yearly basis, we sometimes select, we aim at 100, but obviously if there's fantastic work entered countrywide, we might get a bit more. If we don't have a good response or the work is not to the standard that we feel can compete, not only locally, but as a platform for young up-and-coming artists, as a mirror of what South Africa can offer to the world, we might have a little less. But consistently over the last 5 years, our finalist numbers have grown to figures well over 100 in the final catalogue. And I think without national sponsors like Sasol, visual arts in the country will be a lot poorer for it. Not only on competition level, but in terms of sponsorships of all facets of the arts, like the national orchestras, etc.